What is going on, sports fans? Now, I've only gone and done it. I've gone and bought a bike. Now, I keep promising content. I've put it on the Facebook channel, I've put it on the Instagram page, and I've also put it on the YouTube that I'm going to be bringing you content on this bike. But it's been frustrating, to say the least. I've been out on it once, and that one time I realised there's a little bit of an issue. Now, you are on the camera on the helmet at the minute, so I have to move you around like this. But here it is. It's the Sherco 450 4-stroke SEF Factory. And it's a ripper. It's an absolute ripper. But the frustration comes because it seems to keep flaming out. Now, I don't know much about bikes, or I didn't, at least when I first bought this. I have ridden bikes in the past, never really had too many issues, but with dirt bikes I've always had issues. So I figured I would spend a little bit more money and buy a newish bike. Now, this is a 23 plate, it's not done too many hours, so it shouldn't really have any issues. Keeps flaming out. For those of you that don't know, flaming out basically is where when the revs drop back down to idle, it cuts out. It just cuts out, and I'll show you in a video later on down the road. But to be honest, I've just been riding it around and it seems to have eased off a little bit, but then it's just done it here again. Now, I've gone through loads of different things to fix this issue. Let them go by. So I've done loads of different things to fix this issue. First of all, I googled it, told me I needed to clean the stepper motor, so I cleaned the stepper motor. I then cleaned the throttle body. It didn't fix the issue. If any of you guys have got a Sherco and it has this same issue, please jump in the comments and let me know what solved yours, because at the minute I've gone through pretty much everything that I can possibly do, and it's still not working. So yeah, throttle body cleaned, stepper motor cleaned, I've had the map updated, I've cleaned all the electrical connectors, I've had the valve clearances checked, I've done the leak test, I have put a new spark plug in it. Even the idle we've had changed to a slightly higher idle, to a bit more RPM, to see if that was the issue, that it was just dropping too low and that's why it was cutting out. It's still doing it, which is it's frustrating. But so the next thing that I've done is I've ordered a new throttle body which comes with the sensors, because after having the idle adjusted and engine lights came on, and it's the TPS sensor, which is the throttle position sensor. It says adjustment somewhere or other is out, which might be the guy who adjusted it, I don't know, but the voltage is 0.4 after it's been adjusted, which says to me that it's not reading the adjustment, so maybe it's just a sensor that's out. Instead of buying the sensor, I bought the whole throttle body because it comes with the sensors, and I'm led to believe it's just a bolt on, bolt off. But yeah, here she is. She's an absolute ripper. Now, probably shouldn't have gone and bought this one, because it's been a while since I've rode a bike. I've had big bikes, I've had crossers, I've had all sorts of bikes, but it's been a little while, and this is one hell of an aggressive bike. It will rip your arms off if you don't know how to ride it, and well, it's going to be a steep learning curve, I think, because I'm doing the enduro and I've not done it before. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, I have lots of videos in my Discovery Freeway. We've done loads of green laning. Please jump on them and have a look. But the new agenda is to go out on the bike, and well, I think it's a midlife crisis, my missus says, because I've shaved my hair off, shaved my beard off. For those of you who do know me, you'll know that there's a bit of a difference, and maybe it is a midlife crisis, but who knows. Anyway, that's the introduction. Let's get on the bike, let's give it a little rip, and I'll show you what I mean if it cuts out. And please guys, if any of you guys do have a Sherco and you have these type of issues, please jump in the comments and let me know, because this bike is frustrating me right now. I've been out on it once properly. The rest of the times it's just been road testing to see if I fix the issue. This tyre was new and the road is eating it up. It's eating it up. I am due to go out this weekend. This is the reason why I'm out on it today, and hopefully it'll be okay. The throttle body is coming, well, God knows, I had to order it from France. Of course, you have to order it from France, so it's got to come through customs. Nobody wants to work on these Shercos. It's been a bit of a difficult situation. But I'm led to believe they are great bikes, so let's take it for a rip. This bike is, so when it does cut out, it does start again straight away, and the power is always there. It's consistent, there's no loss of power. Everything is as it seems. Now, when the mechanic checked everything over, he said that mechanically it's sound. All the electrical sensors were okay until it got adjusted, well, as I say, everything seems fine, which is the frustrating thing, because well, you'll see soon, it just keeps cutting out occasionally. I mean, starts fine, This thing is a ripper. That wheel is continuously washing off. But it is frustrating to say the least, because, you know, I've had it now around 7 weeks. It's been in the garage for 5 of them. And it's getting a little bit frustrating. Look. She is a ripper. As you can see, the engine light is currently on. But I've been told that it's fine to ride because it's only the TPS sensor, it's not going to damage the bike. But obviously it does need correcting. There you go, cuts out just like that. You see what I'm saying? It's very, very frustrating. Let me go and have a little play. Yeah, so again, it just done it here with them lights. It's weird actually, because when I take it off-road, it seems to be okay. I mean, I suppose you're always on the revs a little bit. But most definitely on the road, it cuts out, like, every time I pretty much drop the revs really. And as soon as I put it down, just hit the clutch, drop the revs, cut out. Just, you know, it's a little bit frustrating, especially when you are on the road, because obviously you want to filter down some traffic. Let's say you get to, you know, the front of the queue, and then all of a sudden it stalls. You know, you're holding traffic up and you look like a bloody idiot. Luckily it does start again straight away, but you know, it's quite embarrassing. And it's not like one from a bike that costs me a good amount of money, let's say. But I'll take you now to a little bit of it's a little bit of like off-road sort of stuff, and you'll see, I think it's fine when it's off-road, which, you know, really that's all I want it for. But obviously doing the green laning, you're riding excuse me, between the lanes is obviously sometimes quite a lot of road riding, so you know, it can be frustrating. So we'll be coming up some like, yeah, look, let's see if it does it now. So look, obviously down the gears, okay, put the clutch in. Oh, would you believe it, didn't do it. Oh, it's having my pants down, isn't it? Bloody hell. But yeah, let's say I filtered down this traffic now, you know, and then the light suddenly turned green and it stalls. You know, you look like a bit of a tit, don't you, you know? Quite embarrassing. But what can you do? It's like, let's see what it's like down here, a little bit of a play now. A little bit of play time. But generally speaking, when you're off-road, I mean, I suppose you're always going to be on the revs ever so slightly, aren't you? But oh, there we go, it's gone. Oh, she's popping and farting. Oh, she don't like that. But you can see my frustration now, guys. This is it. I'm hoping that it is going to be this throttle body. And well, that'll be it. We can sort the problem out, because you know, it can't go on like this. Obviously I've wanted to bring you guys some content and I've not been able to, but I've had about 7 weeks. I don't know where this leads, to be honest. Probably shouldn't be on here, but well, can't go too far with it just in case it bloody comes out, you know. No, it's done. Whoop. Well, I certainly don't think I should be on here. Yeah, maybe I should get off this. It looks like a path. Rabbit. Now there is some pretty steep hills here, but I don't think I'm that good yet. Well, at least I haven't got the balls just yet. I need to obviously test the bike out properly, because this, realistically, I mean, look, you know, it's just bloody dying. Look, oh fuck. Ooh. I think you'll see them just here on the left. I mean, I don't think you've got enough run-off to out there anyway. Or at least not my poly, but amateur at best. But yeah, the bike is a ripper. I'm happy with the bike. I'm just not happy with the way it's performing, in the sense of keep cutting out all the bloody time, you know? It's not really supposed to do. Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon. Look, do you know? I mean, it's hard if you want to go stealth, isn't it? Right, well, this is going nowhere, so. I don't really know where I'm going here. Yeah. Probably shouldn't be here really. Oh, here we go, that's alright. Oh, I think we need some juice. Oh, the walker. Best spin round and head back. And so, there we have it, guys. Please do like and subscribe. Get ready for the content, because it is coming. And we will be going out, as I say, I think I'm going out this Sunday with a few blokes who are a bit more experienced than me, so that should be fun. But for now, guys, thank you very much. Catch you on the next one.